So Benjamin, man, we must have picked the coldest day to shoot this little clip here.
Man, we out here, man, weathering the storm. You know what I mean? Weathering the wind and the cold, actually. But yeah.
Rain, sleet, snow, dark, sun, we're in there for you. Creating every day, every way. I'm Roger Francis Clark, director.
I'm Benjamin Michelle, director of photography.
Together we are Mojabozu. Mojabozu is a creative collective based in Tokyo, specializing in moving image creation. That's what we do.
And from time to time, we interview people that we have worked with, and we have an interview ready for you right now.
Let's check it out. Hey!
Hey!
Welcome. How was it working on Tokyo Blue?
It was the first time actually I worked on such a set, like a noir kind of feel. It was interesting because I was amazed of how how the things were set up, right? And actually how quick it was.
Ooh.
That was a big plus for me.
I like to hear that.
Yeah.
You guys heard that, right?
Because everything seemed like you knew what you were going to do. It was planned, and yes, there were some bumps here and there, but it felt right.
Good.
So being in front of the camera was I didn't really realize the camera was there. That's how smooth it was for me. So.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
Oh, as a DP, I love hearing that. Yeah, for sure.
Nice. Yeah, that place was actually very bright and very colorful, and we put a little noir twist on it. So
yeah. That's what kind of place I don't really go to usually. So it made me discover a kind of was it a bar? It was a bar. Yeah.
Yes, at night it was a bar. Yeah.
So the whole concept, with the actress touching the bottle and the whole scene, coming up in colors was it was really interesting to me. So I was wondering how it will end up in post
in the end,
right?
Right?
In the end, right? So. And you showed me first, like the first rush week after it was the first time edited, and I went, oh shh, because it was it's a short one, but it's a really impactful one.
Oh, good.
It was,
Impact, baby.
Impact. Yeah.
1, 2.
Yeah. And definitely, that's not something you see a lot in Japan. So if there can be more of that kind of film and video in Japan, I think it would be a plus for the whole, for everyone here, because they can see things through a different angle, right?
I love
things
it.
are
Do we plug that word, diversity?
Diversity. Want to see more diverse projects? Yeah, for sure, man.
In art forms.
Yeah.
In art forms.
Yeah.
You said you don't usually go to that kind of type of place. Where do you usually go?
Places, that are a bit more, I don't know, not that dark.
Oh, okay.
I don't know how it looks like usually, but I don't know, with more lights, I guess.
Okay.
Does it make sense?
Okay.
I don't know.
Is that like a family restaurant?
No.
Okay.
No. But,
family restaurant's pretty bright.
I mean, I guess I don't go often to bars. The only time I went to a bar was a whiskey bar, like a whiskey-only bar in Aoyama.
Okay.
So I think that, but looking at that, watching this video just made me realize, like, maybe I should, go to these places where they sell, a bit more fancy alcohol,
Right. Right.
because it's not only about the product, it's also about the whole environment. So.
The environment, the ambiance,
Yeah. That brings up a question for me, like, did the mood of the place, like how we lit it and the atmosphere we created, did that, as an actor, did that influence you, like your performance, or? Yeah.
Good question.
Yeah, I think definitely, yeah, because it's, I think it's all about the atmosphere you create and also the interaction you have. Because if you can communicate easily with the people on the set, it gets so smooth. And definitely the whole ambiance, like it was dark, it was lit a little bit, but it just matches the whole idea, the whole concept. So it was like, diving into a pool.
Oh.
Like, I'm in there, right? So yeah, definitely it helps a lot.
Hey, we got to interview you more, huh?
Yeah. I love it. Yeah.
Cool.
Do you, oh no, you want to say something?
Yeah, but I forgot. So go ahead.
Oh, it's all good.
It's coming. It's coming.
It's all
It was a
good.
question I had.
Yeah. Do you feel like the how you say, having the actress there, because there was certain scenes where we didn't have the actress.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And there were scenes that we had the actress there. Do you feel like that's important for you to have like an actor to play off of, or because we were really going for, I remember talking to Roger about it initially, was more expressions and getting people's kind of facial reactions and things like that. Do you find that helpful to have an actor there, or can you kind of just play off the camera?
I think for me personally, it helps to have another person, another actor or actress there, because we can, bounce off each other. Like, you have that kind of interaction, and I think it feels more natural to me, right? But this time, the actress wasn't really a professional actress. She said that herself, and it was the first time for me to be on set with a non-professional person. And this
First time?
I mean, okay, cut. No, I mean,
I only work with professionals.
Yeah. No, I mean in a good way. Meaning, she was totally open, and I think she has learned a lot from the set, from what we were doing.
Experience.
And it made me realize that, yes, as you said, I mean, as you asked me, like, I prefer to have her, beside me, because I could feel that she was learning, right? And it inspired me to get better, like to do things better.
Okay.
Rather than just being there alone and just thinking out loud in my head, and just because that's the way I learn. I learn through other people. So
Okay. So the question I had forgotten was actually along the lines of what you said. And the question was, how was it to have a role where you actually didn't have any dialogue? You didn't have any lyrics or serif, as they say here in Japan?
serif. Sounds like a font.
Yeah, right.
Serif. It was, I think it was a first for me.
Okay.
And actually, I quite liked it.
Okay.
It made me realize that I should, work more on my facial expressions as well. Because that's not something you just do naturally. And in my case, I'm just going like, this every time in front of the mirror. So.
Right.
Yeah, so it was, the whole thing for me was like a new experience and like a challenge, because I knew I was not going to say anything. And it was all about the facial expressions and the close-up shots, like the macro sort of shots.
Right.
It was also a first for me, so it was, okay, is my mouth going to look okay? That was also interesting.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. You don't really pay attention to each individual like piece of your face.
Yeah.
But when that's in the camera and you're like conscious of it, and
Yeah.
is it okay? What is it doing?
Right,
You can't see it too, right?
Right.
Yeah.
And we no, go ahead.
Sorry, sometimes you feel good because you have, strengths and weaknesses, and if you're being shot like the whole body, you can compensate somehow. You know, you can just play your role, you know, to compensate, and the overall might look, you know, good or great, but when it comes to just a particular piece of your body, that really you need really to focus on that.
You don't get a chance to play to your strengths.
No.
Right? You
That's interesting.
can't
That's
do the gomakashi.
Gomakashi.
Yeah, that's really interesting, man. Because you know, I know at one point we had the camera like super close to you, like within inches, and yeah, even for me, like being behind the camera, I was like, wow, that's like uncomfortably close, you know, for an actor, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, I was curious about like how you felt about that. So that's interesting. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
But again, it's not a type of shot you usually see here in Japan. So in terms of experience, I think this was a really great one. Yeah.
Would you like to be in more productions and more films and stuff here in Japan?
Definitely, yeah.
Oh, cool.
If through me I can serve like a bigger purpose, like, you know, making a sort of change, albeit small, in the way people shoot here, or like work with people like me, like people who look like me, you know, like, or even people with different kind of, you know, skin tones, you know, because you don't see that here very often. So, yeah, definitely, yeah.
Cool.
Well,
that guys?
Yeah, no, I was gonna
Want
say.
to let him know he wants to, wants to do more projects.
Oh, absolutely,
Yeah, so-
absolutely. And yeah, I gotta say it was great to work.
him.
Direct.
Yeah, and I gotta say it was great to work with you as well. Although, you know, we didn't get to speak much because like once I got there, it was like go time, and we were on a limited amount of time,
Yeah.
so I had to
Locked in.
just focus on camera. But
Locked
I
in.
felt like working with you, you came off very professional,
Thank you.
and you it seemed like you knew exactly what you needed to do.
Yeah.
And I appreciated that.
Thank you.
And so it brings me to the question, like, what kind of roles, like, are you most interested in playing?
That's a good question. Actually, I like challenges, so I would like to play roles that don't really fit my, you know, persona.
Okay.
Mm.
Okay.
Like more, you know, roles like, you know, who speak with more violence, you know, sort of like, you know.
Oh,
More aggressive.
Yeah.
Interesting.
like the villain?
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
That's something I would like to like explore, let's say. Definitely, yeah.
You gonna see in some S&M?
Maybe.
I like the way you didn't back down.
I'll just cut that.
You didn't run away from it. So.
Yeah, no.
Good.
But yeah, like the bad boy kind of, you know, in a good way, but yeah.
Action.
Action.
Thriller.
I have to go to the gym a bit more for that, but
Okay.
I mean, why not? In the end, I guess
Yeah.
why not? Yeah.
It'll be interesting to see you in a role like that. Because, I mean, to be honest, man, like, seeing you in the piece that we did, you really transformed on camera.
Okay.
I was telling Roger, like, you know, Alex really has, like, a screen presence, you know, to him. Because seeing you off camera, I was like, I wonder, you know, how is he going to look on camera? You know what I mean?
I know.
Because
yeah.
it was just like,
Yeah.
but you transformed, like literally, like your screen presence was really interesting. I was like, wow, he looks like a whole different person on camera. So
Thank you.
I think that would be interesting to see you in,
Yeah.
you know, those kind of roles, like where
Maybe
you
that-
wouldn't expect it. Yeah.
Maybe that's
Action
why-
psycho thriller.
Oh, yeah. Maybe that's why I dropped the glasses, right?
Ah.
But I think I would be comfortable doing a sort of psychopathic sort of role.
Okay.
Why not?
Okay. That tells me a little something about you.
They call me Soft S.
Is that silent psychopath?
Oh, well, you know, I'll let you imagine what you
That's SP.
SSB. Yeah.
Kind of like what was the guy who played Psycho? What was his name? The actor who played in Psycho, the movie Psycho. He was Batman as well. What's his name? He got really mad on a set one time and chewed the DP out.
I can see his face too.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about?
Oh my goodness. We'll research.
Yeah, it's slipping my mind right now, but I think everybody knows who that is. But yeah, I could see that
Yeah.
transformation.
I can see his face.
All right, me too.
Oh man, why am I drawing a blank?
So I had a question for you. I was wondering how you select the cast.
That was a process. Yeah,
How we select the cast. I think the determining factor is that if I believe that they can pull it off,
Okay.
if they can actually do
Yeah.
what it is I'd like them to do. Yeah.
yeah. And for me too, it's like, you know, I look at an actor's reel, what they've done. You know, if there's like, if they played similar type of roles before, and how they look in those roles and how they, you know, performed in those. So I think that's a determining factor. And of course, screen presence, you know what I mean? I think is a big factor. And prior to working with you, I hadn't seen any of your work.
Yeah.
So I was like, I didn't know how you looked on camera. So it was a pleasant surprise to see you on camera looking the way that you did. So I was like,
check.
oh,
Okay.
Yeah. Nah, you know, just, you know, but I think that, you know, that's part of like an actor's kind of, let me say, repertoire is to be able to transform, you know, and, you know, be themselves in normal life, but then when they're on camera, you know, turn into that character, you know, and I think that adds to the believability and everything. So,
Right. Yeah, for me, it's I usually have the image in my head already of what it's gonna look like, you know, what I want. So, if I feel you can do it, even if you're not a professional or have done many things, if I see that, what I would like to pull out, if I could see that, then, you know, it's okay for me.
yeah, which I think you did with Shiori. Because Shiori was, you know, she this is like her first, you know, role. So I think as a director, I think that's a challenge, you know, especially when you're working with somebody who hasn't been in many projects or been in any projects, to still be able to pull a performance out.
Right.
You know what I mean? And we didn't have time to rehearse.
No.
You know, so
Actually, that piece I think is better without rehearsals. Yeah, because I think a rehearsal could make the person fall into what they think is wanted, as opposed to what is I want. Yeah, so
a certain freshness.
right,
to it.
right. Because actually, all I want is believability,
True.
but not. I don't want you to look like you're acting.
Right.
So when you have more than one actor, do you also pay attention to like the combination of the two?
Of course, the chemistry.
Okay.
Yeah, the chemistry is important. Yeah, because sometimes you can see that people don't like each other on screen.
True.
Yeah,
True.
and when that happens, it's a wash, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Because, you
Yeah.
know, it's like unless in their roles are people who don't like each other, then it works. Kind of, sorta.
Right,
But still, you still need a little bit of chemistry. Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, he's right here. He's right here.
It's right. It's me. It's me. It's me.
The silent psychopath.
They found me.
Yeah, you still need a certain degree of chemistry for people who don't like each other. You know, it's
That's true.
Those two chemicals that don't
Right.
wash. They don't come together.
Right. Yeah. because you know, you know, the distance between love and hate aren't that distant. You know what I mean? So it's like, yeah, that's interesting. Especially like if you're trying to create like you're trying to show a relationship dynamic. Those people could have loved each other at one point, and then you know now hate each other. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's
Or hate each other because they love each other.
yeah. There's that too. There's that too.
We're getting philosophical.
Yeah. Hey man. Mm-hmm.
Cool.
So yeah, looking forward to doing something else with you in the future,
Absolutely.
Likewise.
Yeah.
Likewise.
and looking forward to whatever is coming our way, because I feel good things are coming our way. So
Yeah, definitely.
you guys look out for us. We're gonna be bringing you more and more and more.
More. I think you'll already have some ideas. for
Oh, yeah.
these things.
Yeah, we
Oh,
got
yeah.
some ideas
Oh,
for
yeah.
something else.
Oh, yeah.
For sure. Yeah.
Looking forward.
Yeah. Likewise. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers.